Howdy everybody, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the frigid wastelands of the Midwest. Yes indeed, winter finally struck with full force, and here we are in the middle of winter, but nonetheless it's record day. I've been real busy, I've been away, I have been paying attention to things, not doing any artwork, busy, gonna be busy a bunch more, and I'll be back and I'll try to catch up. But I took some time today that I had, because I had time today, to make a record run. So I'm going to go through some records just because, hey everybody, thanks for people that worried, like, what the heck's going on, Manic Mark, where are you? Well, here I am. Okay, got some good ones today. Percussion Spectacular, Henry, Tim, me. You can see, having been gone for a week has not helped me pronounce the names of people that I can't pronounce. It's percussion, Los Angeles Percussion Ensemble. This looks sort of experimental. I'm just kind of, well, not too long about that. Now, down to earth, getting down to earth. The lounge album I found today, Glenn and Bill live at the Anchor Inn. The Anchor Inn, where is that? It's on Cornet Records. Isn't that curious? That can't be the, that's got to be a different Cornet. There's Glenn and Bill again on the back. There they are with Captain Codwell. There's Captain Codwell, the blurry photograph right there. He's the owner of the Anchor Inn. And there's they start out the record with a spiritual medley, and then they go into Paint Your Wagon. But on side 2, before the 17 minutes of comedy, which I'm not interested in, is a cover of Aquarius. That could be good. Anyway, go on. Here's a Tony Montola album on command that I don't have, Sentimental Guitar. 1964, that could be good. Bongo flutes, guitars. I know I had this one, but it says bongos in the title. I couldn't pass it up. 50 cents. This was a curious record. Artist, sculptor Louise Nevelson. Do I have that right? I hope somewhere in the back of my brain I kind of know who this person is. 1973, it's an interview with her. I thought that might have some value, I'm not sure. Johnny Horton on Budget. Johnny Horton and Sonny James on Custom Records, a Budget album. That looked like it could be fun. Sound Effects record, Audio Fidelity. Some Budget on Crown Records, Budget country albums. I got a couple of them. Don Lee, whoever he is. True Grit, Don Lee, I have no idea. Guitars Unlimited, that was just a funky looking 60s cover. Look at that guy, guitar, that cowboy grabbing for that funky guitar in the back cover. That's pretty awesome, whatever that is. Some sort of Fender maybe, not sure. Anyway, a Bill Black combo album that I don't have. Now, Bill Black, I don't know if this is after Bill Black got sick and died, or before it. His earlier stuff's better. The Beatles cite him as a reference, I think, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% energy today. So it seems odd, if I seem odd, it's because of that. An album on Liberty, original soundtrack to Road to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Who in the hell? It's on Liberty. I bought it. It has to be good, right? Also on Liberty, a Martin Denny album that I don't have. Martin Denny does up Broadway. That should be one of the only Broadway albums that I can tolerate. Right there, I imagine. It's a mad, 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 mad world. One of my favorite comedies. Made way back when. Madcap 60s comedy. Another Liberty album, Cy Zintner. He's Going Places here. It's on Liberty. What Royal Crown Cola. Royal Crown? What does that have to do with anything? Why is Royal Crown Cola album of hits? Is this some kind of promotional for Royal Crown Cola? I don't know. RC1, apparently it is. That's the catalog number, Royal Crown 1. This I've got this one, but I bought it again. Why? Because this is one of the most lovely cover models I think I've ever seen. She's just lovely. And as I blogged it the first time through, Jack LaDella, the guy who made the album, I think this was the only record he made. But what's interesting about the record is that he plays all the instruments on it, okay? He plays all of them, so he had to put down whatever he needed to put down, and then he had to listen through his earphones and play over top of that. So while it's not all perfect, it's technically interesting just because he could do it all. And it was early tape loops recording on top. First he played the rhythm guitar, and then he wore the earphones, he played the steel guitar, the bass, the ukulele, drums, clarinet, flute, and more and more and more. And then he sang. He sang 3-part harmony. So he's going through all these songs, listening to them many times over, putting them all together. It's just an interesting album from that standpoint. Columbia Record Club exclusive, A Very Good Year, with the kind of this funky, groovy 1967 cover. I've got a couple of these albums, including this one now. Columbia had their own orchestra, and they did covers of like The Impossible Dream, It Was a Very Good Year, Michelle. So there'll be something fun on that, I think. Another budget country album that I think is going to be pretty interesting. It's a guy who calls himself Johnny Doe, who covers songs made famous by Johnny Cash. Johnny Doe doing Johnny Cash, including Ring of Fire, A Boy Named Sue. That could be wacky. This was a fun find. The Scott Thompson Trio at the Jolly Rogers. It's the piano player in the middle. I think he's blind. Not that that makes any difference. There's a ton of blind piano players around out there. They do it, The Impossible Dream, People, the Wave. By the time I get the Phoenix Wave, whatever the hell that is, Fine and Danley, Fort Lauderdale. That's Fort Lauderdale, the Jolly Roger. This was a great cover. Joe Baselli and his accordion de Roma on Audio Fidelity. Cool sports car. And lastest but not leastest, and maybe the one that I play as a sample, I picked up a copy of the Green Hornet theme on Diplomat done by the Bus Lines. I bet that'll be awesome. Play the tiki drummer. Oh no, the tiki drummer's so cold he can't play. I just put fresh batteries in, you go, tiki drummer, go. It's just cold down here, what can I say?